Hello, and welcome to today's video on time management. If you're like most people, you're probably sat there and you're like, there's not enough time to get things done in the day. But don't worry, I'm going to show you how to steal back some of that time and turn it into an ally rather than an enemy. I'm Vic, an economics student at the University of Leeds and also an online coach. I created this channel to provide value and help anyone through the same struggles that I went through. This could be from balancing schoolwork to extracurricular activities, studying for exams, or even landing your own dream job. I'm here to share my tips and tricks to make your student life a tiny bit easier and hopefully on your road to success. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy the video. So before you start your day, what do you want to accomplish? First thing I would do is make a list of everything that I would want to accomplish within that day or within that week. This will help you to focus on what's truly important to you, and it will help you not to get bogged down with tasks that you don't really want to be doing or that you shouldn't be doing. And if you're feeling lost, the list will at least give you a bit of direction in terms of where you should be going and the things that you should be doing or carrying out on a day-to-day or on a weekly basis. Next up is distractions. For me personally, that's the kryptonite of productivity. We all know how easy it is to get sidetracked by notifications, emails, and social media. The first thing that you should try to do is try and set aside specific times of the day for checking these things and turn off notifications during the rest of the day. This will help you stay focused on your tasks, and if you're feeling a little insecure, just remember you're not missing out, you're just focusing on what's important to you. Another important aspect of time management is learning to say no. We often take on more tasks than we can actually handle because of the reason that we don't want to let anybody else down, or we don't want to hurt anybody else's feelings. This was especially prominent for me in year one, where I was doing my work, I was studying, but then at the same time people will come knocking on your door, or people will message you saying, Vic, what are you up to? Do you want to go out? Do you want to do this? And yeah, it's really nice to do, but at the same time it's a huge distraction for you because those guys may have got their work done, but you may have not, and you're still going out, you're still having fun and stuff like that. I'm not saying not to have fun, but at the same time you've set yourself a task to do or multiple tasks to do within a day, and you're not getting them done because you're getting sidetracked. In this sense, it's really good to set boundaries and to prioritize your own tasks, because you're going to feel way more happier in yourself and way more productive. And when it comes to actually going out or enjoying yourself, you're going to feel that, okay, yeah, I deserve this. Is one thing that really helped for me in terms of, I always try to work towards something, having an end goal within that day. So for example, if I get all my work done by this time, then I'm not going to have to worry that tomorrow, oh shit, I need to get that done, which was due the day before. Especially when you're in college and university, it's really important that you actually meet people too, and saying no all the time isn't a good thing, but if you know that you can get your work done before it's time to actually have fun or go out or meet friends and stuff like that, then it's perfectly fine. Another way to manage your time in terms of a more of a long-term focus is to either put a calendar on your wall or set reminders on a weekly basis saying that you've still got to get certain tasks done. So for me, my exams and essays were a big thing in year one, and I would always, especially in first semester, I'd always fall behind in terms of, okay, yeah, I've got time to do this, I've got time to do that. But you realise that you keep putting off subconsciously the things that's really important. And it's also good to remind yourself that you've got to get this done, because you're more likely to work in a more efficient and productive way to actually reach your final goal. So let's say, for example, you've taken a module and you've got an essay to write for it, but you're revising all the content around it, but you're not actually doing something practical in order for you to get the essay done. And in this sense, it's more about working smart rather than working hard, because you're working hard, yeah, that's all well and good, but if it's not getting you closer to where you need to be, so getting that essay done, there's no real point in doing that. So in that sense, working smart, so working around your essay, using past papers, using examples, it'll all aid you in terms of writing that essay out and getting a pretty decent grade on it. And another tip that I'm going to say is to take breaks. So one thing which I found particularly useful is a 25 to 5 minute break. So I'd work for 25 minutes to half an hour, and I'll take a 5-minute break. So the reason why I take the 5-minute break is because then I can reflect on what I've just done in that past half an hour or 25 minutes. And if you do this over a longer period of time, let's say 4 hours, and within those 4 hours you're doing 25 minutes, you're taking a break for 5 minutes, within that hour, you're more likely to take information in rather than just reading through like a textbook and stuff like that. So this also applies to like other aspects of your life too. So like taking a break for yourself, not even like away from studies. Also, it's good just to get away from your usual environment. So like if you're in university or if you're in college and you're still at home and stuff like that, just go for a walk, just be by yourself and be happy within your own company. Because you realize, especially if you're in college, that in some cases you could be spending a lot of time by yourself, like when you're studying and stuff like that, and you need to get used to that because you're not always going to have people around you. And it's a really healthy habit to get into in terms of being happy within your own company. And I've been through first year and I'm in second year right now, and I'm still grasping that. And having that capability of being happy within your own company is going to benefit you so much later on. In terms of like, you'll be so much more independent within yourself. And the best thing about taking a break is that afterwards you should be feeling refreshed and you'll be even more ready to start your work or complete a task or just do something productive for yourself. So I really hope that this video has helped. In summary, so the first thing is to take breaks, learn to say no, prioritize your tasks, and finally set goals. These 4 are the main foundations in terms of managing your time. And if you can master these basics, then in the future, it's going to become way more easier for you. So guys, thank you very much for dropping by. That's a wrap. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe and share the channel and just hit the like button. And I'll see you guys in the next video.